I still remember one of my patients, a retired school teacher. Every night he woke up 3 times to use the bathroom. He thought it was just his age, but when we looked deeper, we found his prostate was enlarged. After a few small changes, he started sleeping through the night again. His story is not rare, it is happening to millions of men right now. Today I'm going to show you the best proven strategies to prevent prostate enlargement and reduce nighttime urination. These are not complicated medical tricks. They are simple science-based habits that any man can start using right away. Before we begin, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching this video from and what time is it right now? Leave a comment below. I can't wait to see your answers. And if you enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button. If not, just give it a like. It really helps this channel grow. So stay with me because in the next few minutes you will learn how small changes in what you eat, how you move, and how you manage your health can completely transform your nights. No more constant trips to the bathroom, no more restless sleep, and no more silently worrying if this is just your age catching up. Understanding the prostate and BPH. The prostate is a small gland that often goes unnoticed until it begins to cause trouble. It sits just below the bladder, about the size of a walnut, and its main job is to produce fluid that nourishes and protects sperm during ejaculation. Most men never think about this gland until age brings changes that quietly affect its function. As the years pass, the prostate does not always stay the same size. In fact, it commonly grows larger, and this gradual enlargement has a medical name you might hear, often benign prostatic hyperplasia or simply BPH. Now, BPH is not cancer, and that is important to understand right away. Still, it can have a major impact on everyday life. Think about the frustration of lying down at night, finally finding comfort after a long day, only to wake 2 or 3 times before morning with the urge to urinate. For many men in their 60s or 70s, this becomes the silent routine of the night. In India, elders sometimes joke that after 60, you visit the toilet more often than the movie theater. In the United States, men often laugh about running a midnight marathon from the bed to the bathroom and back again. Behind the humor, though, is real exhaustion and a loss of peace. The most common symptoms of BPH are clear once you know them. Nighttime urination, called nocturia, leaves you restless and weary the next morning. The urine stream may become weak or stop and start, which can feel frustrating and even embarrassing in daily life. Sometimes you finish in the bathroom, yet still sense the bladder is not completely empty, leaving a nagging discomfort that lingers through the day. Ignoring these symptoms can be risky. Left untreated, BPH may lead to urinary tract infections, bladder stones, or even long-term kidney damage. Many men delay seeking help partly out of pride and partly because they believe it is simply part of aging. Yet, these silent complications build slowly, and by the time medical care is sought, the problem may already feel overwhelming. If you are noticing these signs, know this: you are not alone and you are not powerless. The first step is paying attention to your body instead of brushing off those nightly interruptions. Talk with your doctor openly about your symptoms, even if they feel minor. Simple lifestyle adjustments, regular checkups, and the right medical guidance can restore comfort and protect your health. Growing older is not about surrendering to discomfort. It is about adapting wisely to the changes your body goes through. With awareness and action, you can turn those restless nights into peaceful rest once again. proving that even a small gland like the prostate does not have to control the quality of your golden years. Family history and genetics. You cannot choose them, but you can control their impact. When it comes to prostate health, one of the strongest influences is the family you were born into. Research shows that if your father or brother develop benign prostatic hyperplasia, your own risk is nearly 4 times higher. That number is not meant to frighten you, but to remind you that genetics quietly shape the background of your health. Still, genes are not destiny. What matters most is what you do with the knowledge you carry. In India, where several generations often live under one roof, men may see their father or uncles waking up at night, struggling with urinary symptoms, and recognize the pattern early. That awareness often sparks a conversation and sometimes even a preventive visit to the doctor before symptoms become severe. In the United States, families may live apart, and medical details are often kept private, which means many men are unaware of their family history until they face the same problems themselves. Here, medical records and routine checkups play a crucial role because doctors can track patterns across time that you might never see. Certain groups face higher risk than others. African American men, for example, are known to develop prostate problems earlier and more aggressively than other populations. Likewise, men with multiple relatives affected, especially at younger ages, should be extra vigilant. These facts may feel heavy, but they also offer a powerful opportunity. By knowing your background, you can act sooner and more effectively. Let me share a simple story. An older gentleman in India noticed his father struggling with nightly bathroom trips. Instead of waiting, he scheduled a screening in his early 50s and caught his own prostate enlargement while it was still mild. With some lifestyle adjustments and medical guidance, he continued to live with comfort and peace of mind. Contrast this with a man in the United States who never knew his father's history. He ignored his own symptoms until they became unbearable, and by the time he sought help, his condition was much more advanced. The lesson is clear. Share your family health history with your doctor, even if you only know part of the story. Ask questions, write down what you observe, and do not hesitate to request screenings if you are at higher risk. This is not about fear. It is about giving yourself the gift of time awareness and control. When you take these small proactive steps, you transform what feels like a burden of genetics into a tool for better health, ensuring your later years remain strong and independent. Hormones and the silent changes. Inside every man's body, hormones act like quiet conductors, keeping balance between strength, energy, and healthy function. One of the most important is testosterone, the hormone often linked to vitality and confidence. But as men grow older, another hormone begins to play a bigger role, dihydrotestosterone or DHT. This stronger form of testosterone is created by an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase, and while it serves a purpose, too much of it can cause the prostate to grow. Think of DHT as that noisy neighbor who once stayed in his corner but now takes over more and more space as the years pass. When testosterone slowly decreases with age, the influence of DHT becomes louder and the prostate begins to enlarge. This process is natural, yet it does not feel harmless when you are the one losing sleep at night because of repeated trips to the bathroom. Other factors make the hormonal balance even more unstable. Obesity adds extra stress to the system, increasing inflammation and hormone shifts. Ongoing stress. Something so common in today's fast-paced life triggers cortisol, which further disrupts this delicate dance. Even certain medications can unintentionally tip the scale, leaving the prostate more vulnerable than before. For many older men, this hidden mix of changes builds silently for years until the symptoms become too obvious to ignore. Different cultures view this process in unique ways. In India, traditional Ayurveda speaks of dosha imbalance, where the body's internal energies fall out of harmony. In the United States, doctors often explain it through lab results, recommending medications that block DHT to slow prostate growth. Both perspectives recognize the same truth: balance is fragile, and once disturbed, the body asks for help. Here is the hopeful part. While you cannot stop hormones from changing with age, you can guide the way they affect your health. Maintaining a healthy weight, practicing stress relief through breathing, walking, or meditation, and reviewing your medications with your doctor are all practical steps. If needed, modern medicine offers treatments that can be tailored to your personal situation. So remember this: your hormones may shift quietly, but they do not have to control your future. With awareness, early action, and a willingness to adapt, you can stay ahead of these changes and protect your well-being for many years to come. Lifestyle and metabolic syndrome. When doctors talk about prostate enlargement, they often mention hormones and age, but lifestyle plays an equally powerful role. Conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and obesity, known together as metabolic syndrome, quietly fuel prostate growth and worsen urinary symptoms. These illnesses may feel separate, yet inside the body, they are linked, each one making the other harder to control. In the United States, many older men grew up surrounded by fast food, sweetened sodas, and long hours of sitting. These habits, once harmless in youth, now add extra pounds and raise blood sugar, creating stress on both the heart and the prostate. In India, the story feels different, but carries the same risk. Large servings of white rice, soft rotis, and meals cooked with heavy oils provide comfort, but too many refined carbohydrates and fried foods slowly strain the body. The good news is that even small adjustments can create remarkable improvements. Managing weight with steady daily movement, controlling blood sugar through balanced meals, and lowering blood pressure with more vegetables and less salt are all proven strategies. Exercise does not need to be extreme. A daily walk around the block in Houston or a gentle yoga routine in Delhi can both make a real difference. One man in Texas shared how he lost 20 pounds by cutting back on soda and adding evening walks. Within months, his nighttime bathroom trips decreased. In Delhi, a retired teacher began practicing yoga breathing and lighter meals, and her blood sugar levels improved so much that her doctor reduced her medication. These stories remind us that while age and genetics cannot be changed, lifestyle is always within reach. By choosing wisely today, you protect not only your prostate, but also your energy, your independence, and your peace of mind for the years ahead. A prostate-friendly diet. What we choose to eat each day quietly shapes how our body feels, heals, and ages. For men concerned about prostate health, diet is not just about calories or taste. It is about giving your body the right tools to fight inflammation, regulate hormones, and keep the prostate calm as the years go by. The encouraging truth is that many of the foods that protect your prostate are already familiar in both American and Indian kitchens. Tomatoes, for example, are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant shown to reduce prostate risk. In the United States, older men may enjoy lycopene in a bowl of pasta with tomato sauce or even on a slice of pizza with vegetables. In India, lycopene is found in everyday dishes like sabzi curries and chutneys, turning a simple meal into a protective habit without anyone realizing it. This is a gentle reminder that good nutrition does not have to feel foreign, it can live inside the meals you already love. Cruciferous vegetables are another secret weapon. Broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts carry compounds that support cellular health and reduce inflammation. These vegetables may not sound exciting yet. Roasting a tray of broccoli with olive oil in a New Jersey kitchen or adding lightly spiced cauliflower to a Gujarati thali can be both delicious and therapeutic. Small servings eaten often create the quiet strength your body needs over time. Fruits also play a role. Berries in the United States, with their deep colors and antioxidants, are easy to sprinkle over a bowl of oatmeal. In India, guava brings a similar benefit, sweet, slightly tangy, and filled with vitamin C that supports urinary and immune health. Choosing fruit instead of sweets after dinner may seem like a small step, but it is one that builds resilience day after day. Healthy oils matter as well. Olive oil and canola oil provide heart protective fats that also ease inflammation. Americans often know them from the Mediterranean diet, while in India, families are rediscovering the value of lighter oils instead of heavy frying. A drizzle of olive oil on a salad or a spoon of mustard oil in a lentil dish can make all the difference. On the other hand, some foods quietly push the prostate toward trouble. Diets heavy in red meat, processed meats like sausages or deli slices, fried snacks, and large amounts of full-fat dairy have been linked with higher risk. For many older men, these foods are tied to comfort and tradition, making change difficult. Yet, learning to replace a beef burger with grilled salmon or choosing dal and vegetables instead of deep-fried pakoras allows you to hold on to flavor while protecting your health. So what might a prostate-friendly day look like in practice? For breakfast, a warm bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh berries or sliced guava sets the tone. For lunch, a colorful salad with grilled salmon in Seattle or a simple khichdi with mixed vegetables in Delhi brings both satisfaction and strength. And for dinner, whole grain pasta with tomato sauce and a side of broccoli or roti with dal and steamed vegetables offers comfort without harm. These meals are not complicated, they are small, thoughtful adjustments that fit into everyday life. For many older men, food is not just nutrition, it is memory, culture, and connection with family. Changing habits can feel like letting go of a part of yourself, but the truth is, you are not giving anything up, you are adding years of comfort, freedom, and peace. By choosing wisely at the table, you protect not only your prostate but also your independence, your energy, and your ability to enjoy life fully. That is the real gift of a prostate-friendly diet, and it is one that remains in your hands every single day. Movement, simple but powerful. When it comes to protecting your prostate and overall health, exercise does not need to be complicated or extreme. Something as simple as brisk walking for 30 minutes, 5 days a week, can make a remarkable difference in reducing inflammation, improving circulation, and helping your hormones stay in balance. The beauty of walking is that it requires no special equipment and can be done almost anywhere, making it one of the most accessible tools for older adults. In the United States, many seniors find companionship and motivation in walking clubs or by maintaining a gym membership that keeps them accountable. In India, it is common to see older men gathering for morning walks around temples, neighborhood parks, or quiet streets, often turning exercise into both a social and spiritual ritual. These routines not only strengthen the body, but also provide a sense of belonging, which is just as important for mental well-being. Of course, walking is not the only option. Swimming gently works every muscle without straining the joints. Cycling builds stamina while keeping the mind sharp. Gardening offers light activity that feels meaningful and productive. And yoga, especially restorative poses and breathing practices, brings calmness to both body and mind, something that benefits prostate health more than most people realize. The most important lesson is consistency. You do not need to run marathons or push your body beyond comfort. What truly matters is showing up, moving regularly, and letting those small daily choices add up over time. By embracing simple yet steady activity, you can reclaim energy, reduce nighttime discomfort, and maintain independence well into the years ahead. Movement may be simple, but its power is profound and it remains fully in your hands. Medications and what you need to know. One detail that many men overlook is that certain medications can quietly make prostate symptoms worse. Common cold medicines, allergy pills, and even older antidepressants can tighten muscles around the urethra or reduce bladder strength, making it harder to urinate when the prostate is already enlarged. The result is often more frequent bathroom trips, weaker urine flow, and even a lingering sense of discomfort that can disrupt both sleep and daily life. In the United States, many older men reach for antihistamines each spring to cope with seasonal allergies, never realizing these pills may aggravate their prostate. In India, over-the-counter remedies for coughs and colds are widely used, yet they too can put extra pressure on the bladder. These situations are not the fault of the patient. They are simply common habits that seem harmless but carry hidden effects, especially as the body grows older and more sensitive. The most important advice is simple but powerful. Never stop or change medication on your own. Instead, bring every pill, supplement, or tonic you're taking to your doctor's visit. Carrying a written list makes it easier to review interactions and adjust dosages safely. This one small habit can prevent serious complications and give your healthcare provider the full picture they need to protect you. It can feel overwhelming to juggle multiple prescriptions, especially when each comes from a different doctor or has been taken for many years. Yet, acknowledging the link between medication and prostate health gives you more control, not less. With open conversations and careful guidance, you can continue to treat other conditions while reducing unnecessary strain on your bladder. By staying informed and proactive, you turn a quiet source of worry into a manageable part of aging well. Regular checkups and screenings. One of the most important steps for protecting prostate health is staying consistent with regular medical checkups. Many men hesitate either from fear of what might be found or simply because they believe nighttime urination is just a normal part of aging. Yet, medical science is clear. Early detection, allows small problems to be managed before they grow into major issues that threaten both comfort and independence. The PSA blood test is one of the most common tools. PSA stands for prostate specific antigen, a protein that can rise when the prostate is enlarged, inflamed, or in some cases affected by cancer. An elevated PSA level does not always mean cancer. Sometimes it reflects benign changes like BPH or even a recent infection. Still, tracking this number over time gives doctors valuable insight into how your prostate is behaving and when additional care might be needed. Alongside PSA, a digital rectal exam or ultrasound of the prostate helps provide a clearer picture. Though many men dislike the thought of these exams, they are quick, simple, and often reassuring. They help identify size, texture, and possible abnormalities long before symptoms become severe. Knowing this information offers peace of mind and a stronger sense of control over your health. There are also warning signs that should never be ignored. If you notice blood in your urine, persistent pain, or sudden difficulty passing urine, it is time to seek immediate medical attention. These symptoms are not just discomforts to tolerate. They are signals from your body asking for help. In the United States, urologist visits are often covered by insurance, making checkups easier to access. In India, cultural barriers sometimes make men feel embarrassed to speak openly about urinary symptoms. Yet, overcoming that sense of shame is vital. Seeking help is not weakness, it is wisdom, and it is how you preserve quality of life. Regular screenings do more than detect disease. They provide reassurance, personalized advice, and the chance to adjust your lifestyle in meaningful ways. By making checkups part of your routine, you are not only protecting your prostate, you are choosing peace of mind, longer nights of restful sleep, and a stronger future you can look forward to with confidence. As we reach the closing thoughts, let us take a gentle look back at the key lessons we have shared together. Prostate health is influenced by many factors: your family history, the quiet shifts in hormones, your daily lifestyle, the food you place on your plate, the movement you choose each day, the medicines you rely on, and the regular checkups that give you peace of mind. Each of these pieces works together, building either a foundation of strength or a path of silent risk. The important truth is that good health is not about perfection. No one can follow every rule all the time, and no man should feel guilty for enjoying life. What matters most is consistency, the small daily steps that accumulate into lasting protection. You cannot change your age and you cannot change the genes you were born with, but you can change how you live, how you eat, how you move, and how you respond when your body whispers that something is not quite right. I know many men carry quiet worries about becoming a burden to their families or losing their independence. That fear is real, but it does not have to define your future. When you choose healthier meals, stay active with steady walks or gentle yoga, review your medications, and visit your doctor for routine screenings, you are making choices that protect your dignity and your freedom. So here is my encouragement. Do not walk this path alone. Share what you learn with friends, with your brothers, with your sons, and with the men in your community. In the United States, that may mean talking during a Sunday barbecue or in a church group. In India, it may mean opening up during a morning walk around the temple or over a cup of chai with neighbors. These conversations break the silence and create a circle of support where every man feels stronger. Remember, Your prostate does not control your destiny, you do. By taking small steps each day, you give yourself the gift of restful nights, steady energy, and the comfort of knowing you are actively shaping your health. Age may bring change, but your habits bring power. The future of your well being rests in your own hands, and with awareness, courage, and community, you can hold onto it with confidence.